This is the Evergreen Pod, y'all. We are here. We are live. I had to get it right. I had to get the music on. We good. You good, Doug?
I'm good, man. I like this new beat too.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I had to do something new in there, man. You know what I'm saying? To switch it up a little bit, man. Bars. You got bars?
I got a little something.
I'm gonna say what's up to them, then I'm coming back for the bars.
Hey, if you ever put me on the spot, I'm gonna be ready.
All right, hold up. Dante, you good?
I'm great.
Dante, okay, already. Will, you good?
Get to the ball.
Happy birthday, Will.
Happy birthday, big boy.
We out here. Lambo Will. We out here.
Turning up the day.
Yes, sir.
Swag in the building. Swag, what's up? And Swag on the mic.
I told Swag. I said, Swag. I said, Swag, you gonna be on the mic tonight? Well, I told him, Lou, we got something for the podcast. Want you to be involved? Swag looked at me. I'm not being on the mic tonight. Like he looked at me like,
that's in the face.
Yeah, I'm not on the mic tonight.
I'm not doing it.
I said, well, why not? I'm just not doing it. He said something. The mic was bleeding out. I'm just not doing it.
The most adversarial producer.
He is, bro. Like
planet Earth.
Like if somebody got like you've heard the term the default face, like Swag
default,
the ultimate default face,
and the tone.
You don't know if Swag is cursing you out or wants to slap you. Like you don't know which one is it.
And then when you say something, he be like, "What?
Are you cursing me out or are you slapping me? Which one you want like?"
Come on, man. We're ready for these bars. Y'all ready for these bars? Dante, you ready? Will, you ready? Bars. Go.
Bars?
Turn the music on. Let's go.
Okay. Check it. They put me on the spot. Now they want me have them bars. We in that evergreen and we shooting like some stars. That's all I'm gonna give you. That's all I can at this time. Young Doug coming through and I'm still in my prime like Deon. 21. I run interceptions back. I'm coming through this thing, but I always keep me a sack.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
No more.
That's it.
No more.
That's it.
Give it up.
Hey, you supposed to give a hand clap.
I don't know which one that is. I don't want to hit the wrong one and mess up your time. I don't want to mess up your moment. I felt the gunshots and the bomb, the clue bomb will be better.
Hey, you give me on the track. I'm feeling myself.
You see him, man? You see him?
Go for it.
I'm feeling myself.
Hope y'all see this man. Look at this.
Boy. Give him an inch, boy.
Hey, you can turn my
What are you gonna do with it?
Hey, you turn my mic a little bit.
Turn your mic up a little. Hold on. Excuse me.
I can like, yeah.
Hold on. Excuse me.
That's good.
Hey, what's your rap name?
Huh?
What's your rap name?
Debo Doug.
Debo Doug. Debo Doug.
I like it.
Let's go, baby. Debo Doug.
Hey, we gotta repose that, man. We gotta repose his Halloween costume.
Oh, see. We gotta do that.
See.
But it was the best Doug. You can't tell me that wasn't fire.
But no, the thing about it though, here we go
He
again.
had the slippers on too, and I didn't do it. Who did it? See, you wouldn't even me tonight.
Yeah, but he started it all.
Swag did it.
Swag started it all with the clever make. Then see what happens when you plant one seed, somebody else want to keep planting it. And now he want to post my Debo picture for Halloween. Hey, I bet not watch this episode, and I'm running around on my bicycle like Debo. There's gonna be some serious problems.
How long ago that was?
That's my bike.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Halloween.
No.
Halloween night.
How long ago the picture was?
They can't find it because it's on my story, so it disappeared.
Good.
That's my bike,
Gotcha.
bun.
My bike.
Well, I got somebody I could probably contact and get it. Somebody recorded it.
Do your work, Dante. Do your work. Do your work. Do what you gotta do.
Dante Cochran.
Dante Cochran.
Donnie Cochran. Donnie Cochran.
It's an amazing start to this show, bro.
Whiteboard or not, boy. We do not adhere to the.
Nah, but this we here. This Evergreen Pod. We back. This is episode what?
20. You don't see it on it?
Okay, it is on top of the board. 20. I didn't even see it, man. My bad, y'all. The board is new for me. I usually be looking at my phone. The board is new for me. So, episode 20, y'all. We here. Evergreen Pod. What's good? Everybody feeling good?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what we talking about, Dante? A-Rod?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron.
A-Ron. A-Ron.
Mr. Rodgers. Given some of his past comments, most people thought he subscribed to a certain view on the vaccine and whether or not he took it and when it was asked by the league for all their players to be vaccinated, or if not, they have to adhere to certain rules around the facility and at games and in the locker room in order to avoid penalties and fines. Rodgers was asked point blank, was he vaccinated during the press conference? He said, yeah. He answered in the affirmative. He said, yeah, I'm immunized. And no one followed it up. So you know, he walked that jack like if you familiar with playing spades, he walked that jack across the table, and no one called him out on it. So comes up a couple of, you know, where we in week 9. He catches COVID. And on the Pat McAfee podcast, he admits that no, he was not vaccinated. He was immunized. He said he's immunized because he has the antibodies.
And because he had
COVID before.
Okay, right. The wordplay, he's saying immunized. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, he said immunized, not vaccinated. That's two different things. The immunized is if you carry antibodies, or believe you carry antibodies that keep you, prevent you from catching the disease. Obviously, it didn't work. So he's been ridiculed by the media at large. You know, a couple of podcasts like Joe Rogan and Breitbart, right wing type houses have now held him up as a bastion of what they believe is the right way to deal with COVID-19. Right. And so now he has been not suspended, but he's been fined. The Packers have also been fined because they had a Halloween party in which he was maskless and around other players. I believe one of the wide receivers also contracted COVID-19 from, and quite possibly from him, or vice versa. And so both of them have been fined. The Packers have been fined, I believe, $300,000, a little bit north of $300,000. Yeah. I think Aaron Rodgers and the wide receiver have been fined $14,000. Fun fact, CeeDee Lamb of the Dallas Cowboys was fined $20,000 for having his jersey untucked. So
I know people been complaining about them doggone fines for years too, and how off balance they are. You know what I'm saying? And I think you know, when it comes down to different people, people get different treatment. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially Aaron, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers, you know, golden boy. You know,
future Hall of Famer.
You know what I'm
First
saying?
ballot.
Yeah, right. So, you know, he gonna get a little slap on the wrist about it. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta sit out. They got to sit out for what the regular quarantine, right? They
were out last game, last week, and they're gonna, I believe if they show no other symptoms, they are scheduled to return Saturday, the day before the next game.
Oh wow!
So, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, a veteran, knows the playbook. He don't need much practice to step in and play.
Right. So my thing was, you said he was maskless at a Halloween party.
Maskless at a Halloween party.
Ain't the time to wear a mask?
Ain't the time to wear a mask.
Also was maskless during the press conferences. Now, see, the thing is, you know, some other quarter, Kirk Cousins, during the press conferences, you're supposed to wear a mask. So Kirk Cousins adhered to it. Lamar Jackson adhered to it. Yeah. So, like they've said they're not vaccinated. They adhere to all the rules. They adhere to all the rules that the NFL set forth for unvaccinated players.
Aaron just said, I'm above it.
But it's almost the way that interview went off is almost that he believes that the immunization, what he calls immunization, is working for him.
Right.
No. And that's the thing too. Like whatever stance that you have or whatever belief system you have towards the vaccine or being vaccinated, not being vaccinated. One thing that I was taught when you grow up in is if you're a part of the organization, you're part of any team or anything like that, you just have to abide by the rules. So whatever your stance is, like we always have different opinions, right?
Thanks.
And whatever your opinion is, whoever is over that company who owns the company. Now, if you're your own business owner, you make your own rules. Right. But if you don't, if you're not the one actually writing the checks, right, then you just have to abide by the rules. Right. And I think that's something that he didn't do. He didn't abide by the rules. Like I said, other quarterbacks, other people are doing like Carson Wentz, wears a mask because that's the rule. Right. Whether you think you don't have to or not,
just do it. Just follow the rule.
Let's do it.
That's the rule.
That's just the rule. Like I've never been the type where you walk in a restaurant and I've seen people who just lose their mind about wearing a mask in a restaurant. Well, that's their rule. Whether you agree with it or not, that's their rule. Now, you sit down at the table, it's like 2 minutes. You just take it off. Like,
Right.
So I don't.
Right. And it's different in different places.
Yeah.
But wherever you are, you just got to follow
Let's follow the rules. That's it. And like you said, everybody else doing it. Like Lamar and them, he said,
That's
"Look,
what I'm saying.
I'm not vaccinated, so I'm gonna wear the mask."
And I've had some self reflection over this as well, because of how everything that I said about Kyrie. Mm-hmm. But Kyrie actually stood in his, like he said, "Look, I'm not vaccinated. This is why." He told the truth. He stood whatever he think his truth is. He stood in it.
Right. I get it. Right.
Like the way Aaron Rodgers came off, like you was trying to skate. You was trying to skate, and you did. Granted, that's not on you that you skated. That's on the media that they didn't follow up with no questions, because most likely most of those beat reporters trying to save a relationship with Aaron Rodgers.
Well, see, that's what I'm about to ask, because
they scared that have to follow up.
Had there been somebody else, had Lamar, and I don't want to turn it into that thing, but we got to talk about it. Mm-hmm. Had Lamar said something like, "I'm immunized," would they have scrutinized him a little bit more?
Absolutely,
I think so.
Absolutely.
So.
They're not scared of losing the relationship with Lamar Jackson.
I think it's even a step further to where I think this was part of Aaron Rodgers coming back to the Packers. Because if you remember before the season, he said he was threatening to retire and I don't want to play for the Packers. I think the Packers agreed to the situation. They knew his situation.
That's what I'm
still
saying.
Allowed it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, there it is. There it is.
It ain't no in between with it.
Right.
If you, like you were saying, Doug, if you're an organization, you're a business owner, you know what your employee is doing.
They all knew.
So it was
especially if you're your highest paid employee,
and you're the one who threatened them to retire.
Yeah.
And we can't trade you. They can't trade him even because they would have had to let other teams know he wasn't vaccinated then.
Yeah.
So
they got to put their cards on the table.
That's what really let the cat out the bag. So that's the reason why they was hoping he was coming back to them and only them. That's why they were saying he's not going to play for nobody else. They already knew this.
Yeah.
Right.
Doug is a former professional player and high collegiate player. Like, how would that go off in the locker room, like, where your most important player at the most important position in the game, it wouldn't even have to be COVID. Like, just say lied to the trainers about a groin injury, right? And then goes out there during the biggest part and something catastrophic happens, and it ends up losing the game and losing the chance at a title or SEC title or something like that. Like,
long time.
How would that go over? I mean, like, this is coming down to the end of Aaron Rodgers' career. I mean, if it's another 3-5 years, we
still towards the end.
It's more time already passed than he got ahead of him.
Right.
Like, how would that go over with you as a because I mean, the Packers are a very good team this year. They have a legit shot at a good playoff run and possible Super Bowl appearance.
I mean, it's just the fact that it's all about honesty and being truthful. And even in the professional ranks, it's different from college because that's your job, and that's your livelihood, and it's a business. And so you really don't hang out with anybody outside that locker room anyway. And so at least when you are inside those walls, is to be truthful and be upfront and honest with me. And so even with that, especially a quarterback, the one thing that you have to have with your quarterback is trust. It's not just receivers. Yeah. It's DBs, it's D linemen, it's linebackers. Like, can I trust the person that's actually leading the team? Because you are the face of this organization.
Right.
And here's the thing. Nobody was going to trip on you if you didn't get vaccinated.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Other people have already done it.
Put them. I mean,
that makes sense.
And now I'm thinking probably the only thing that really makes a difference that could be that uncomfortable is wearing the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, I know they probably got social distances.
Ego. I think that was all ego.
Yeah.
He just don't want to portray something that he don't want you to know at that time. And I think this actually going to benefit him. And I think it's going to benefit the Packers. The reason why is because he can't be tested for another 90 days. So that's going to lead you until after the NFC Championship.
Wait, okay, so hold on, break that down for me. So he can't be tested for another 90 days.
Yeah, because he already had COVID and he had symptoms. So once he get rid of those symptoms, the antibody still in your body.
Okay, right. Yeah, I got it.
So then if they test him again, he's gonna have a positive for COVID.
Just because of the antibody.
Just because of the antibody. So now
I knew. Okay, now I get it. I knew
so now
that,
he can't be tested again until the NFC Championship.
All right, he won't get a legit test. What I'm saying, right?
But you have to follow the rules, though.
You have to follow the rules. But then after the NFC Championship, it's a 2-week gap. It's the same 13 days before the Super Bowl. So if they make the Super Bowl, he's going to play every game from now on.
Right.
Wow.
So it actually benefits. I really think it was leaked. I really think they did this on purpose. If you're looking at the strategy wise, because if it was a week before, that mean he would have missed the NFC Championship game.
Oh.
I think they did it on purpose.
I know how I feel about that. Yeah, I be feeling. I always know they willing to do it.
Right, and you think it's an opportunity for them to look at Jordan Love? Just in case if he's not going to be there, if Aaron Rodgers not going to be there next year,
they looked at him.
And he ain't the answer.
They looked at him.
All right? Let me ask y'all this question: Is the he's not the answer? Like you are not the father. You are not the quarterback.
You are not the quarterback.
Do y'all think the leash now is too short on NFL quarterbacks?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
I know we just talked about Jordan Love. We may be kind of hypocritical in that part,
right?
But we just clowning. But honestly, is the leash too short? Even like with Tua. I mean, after 1 year, people are like, man, he's not good.
Yeah,
I can remember Peyton Manning leading NFL in interceptions rookie year.
Yep, rookie.
But it's like now they don't let these quarterbacks progress and grow. It's like if you have a bad game or throw interception, like you're done.
I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you what I think. Mm-hmm. What I think is people like Patrick Mahomes push that mindset. Well, he's a rookie. What he wanted his first year, Super Bowl second year. Well, he's a rookie. He's sophomore, right? He's a rookie. He was doing all that when the rookie. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A lot of different. No, he didn't play as rookie, did he?
No,
he was behind Alex Smith.
Second year, they went to the AFC Championship game and lost. They should have won. Mm-hmm. But his third year, they won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Lost to Deshaun Watson.
I don't know, man. I just think when some quarterbacks do come in and they're really good, really early, then I think that people are just like, well, if he could do it, why can't you do it?
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we all know that nothing on an elite level works that way.
Yeah.
You have lightning in the bottle every now and then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's literally called lightning
in the bottle, right. But for the most part, but if you get a couple quarterbacks doing really good really early on, then people start to complain and say, well, no, they need to be better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the patience. We live in a time right now where everything is fast.
Microwave society.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think with the injury, I don't think James Winston going to be the starting quarterback with the Saints next year.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I don't think so either.
No.
Wow.
I don't.
I just don't.
I can't see that happening.
And I feel bad. Like,
not the rate.
Wait, you think they're going to draft somebody, or you think they're going to
find a solution?
Yeah,
they're going to find a solution.
A permanent solution.
Dang, but how do y'all feel about that? Like, because this is my personal opinion, and I thought that Jameis finally was getting a chance to kind of look good. And maybe get a fair chance at something got his eyes fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to LASIK.
Get a fair chance at it, even without any receivers. I'm not saying he don't have receivers. No diss on no receivers on the Saints, but I'm just saying when we talk about the top receivers, right? The top receivers not there. It's pretty much you and Kamara. You know what I'm saying? And you getting stuff down the field. Right. Troquan and then Kenny Stills get down there. Getting stuff, but have Mike. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking like this is going to be a shot for him to get a chance to get a good look, man.
Nah, same thing happened with Teddy Bridgewater. What they did with Teddy Bridgewater.
Right. So you think he about to be a journeyman? You think he's gonna be a journeyman?
Same thing with Teddy Bridgewater.
He about to be either a journeyman or a backup.
Wow.
And it's a great living though.
It is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I didn't know.
I can't think of a better job in America.
Right.
Backup quarterback.
Right.
Major League Baseball pitcher.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Every 5 days. Work every 5 days.
Like I didn't even know Geno Smith was in the league until I had no idea.
What?
He came in against that game and played well.
He did.
That's the best job that you can have. I remember back in the day they kept 3 quarterbacks on the roster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wow. back in the gap, like 2009, 2010.
Right.
And man, that third string quarterback, when I tell you they didn't do nothing. When I tell you nothing, they didn't do nothing. Shout out to Charlie Whitehurst. That was back in 2009.
Charlie Whitehurst.
That dude played like 12 years.
Yes. Well, at that time when
That's
I got
crazy,
there,
they be having long careers, bro.
He was a
veteran.
He was a third string quarterback when I was there. So you had Phillip and you had Billy Volek was the second team, and he was a third string. Wait, when I tell y'all all he did was stretch and did individuals.
Make sure he was limber.
That was it, because he couldn't run scout team.
Right.
Billy Volek had to run scout team because just in case he had to get in,
get reps,
he had to get ready. He had the best job, and not only did he have the best job, he goes to Seattle and sounds like a $20 million deal.
Yeah,
God, dog.
Because he played well in one game, he had to start with San Diego. So that third string quarterback was the best job that America can ever develop.
Man, God,
I'm between a couple. Your former quarterback, Matt Flynn.
Oh yeah.
He banked too.
He played one game.
He banked
against the Patriots and went off.
He went off.
He did
and
go off.
signed a huge deal.
He went off at the right time. That's it.
That's all you need.
That's what you gotta do, man.
And look,
he made it.
He made it. Look, I'm the type, man. Look, however you get your money,
get your money.
Because one thing I know, and we all know this, I don't never talk about another man's money.
That's right.
Like when I heard people say, man, when a person sign a contract, I can't believe they get that man all that money. No, well, if you was in a position, I take it.
Right.
So
he worked that to them.
What OBJ going?
Where is OBJ going? I got theory.
That man free, man. That man is free.
I guess for purposes, we probably need to have an answer because after this, he probably gonna go somewhere.
So okay. So here we go. Now what I was about to send y'all the text earlier, but I saw that they said they're saying that he narrowed it down to 3 places.
Yep.
The Chiefs.
Yep.
The Packers and the Saints.
Yep.
One of them don't belong.
I know he's not going to the Saints.
Well, yeah. He's not going to the Saints. There's no quarterback. Right. No quarterback. Unless I got a whole bunch of all kind of theories in my head.
Unless Trevor Siemian got a hell of a deep ball we don't know about.
He don't. He don't.
I think they're using the lure of New Orleans. You know, that's what he.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So we're down to Green Bay and Chiefs. Mm-hmm. Go.
Kansas City.
Green Bay.
Oh.
Kansas City.
Can I change mine?
Yeah.
I'm going to change mine. Well, no, I'm going to stick with the Chiefs. The only reason.
Tell me why. Yeah, go ahead.
The only reason I'm going to stick with the Chiefs because of the uncertainty of Aaron Rodgers. Is he going to be there next year?
It don't matter about it.
No, he got a 1 year.
He going to get a 1 year.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He's a
1 year. He a 1 year deal.
He's going to do a 1 year deal. If he does anything longer than a 1 year, Aaron Rodgers will be there next year, and they're talking in the back room. They made some commitment.
Right.
So, but he's going to do a 1 year. And I think what they do in this 1 year is going to determine. Right now, ain't nobody working harder to get OBJ than Green Bay. Mm-hmm. Because if they get him and Adams,
it's over.
You can
start the parade.
You start the parade, and Aaron Rodgers is going to sign back. What quarterback wouldn't?
The team I don't understand why they aren't behind them is the Buffalo Bills. They could start setting up the parade right now if OBJ signed with them.
Who they got?
Like
they got Diggs. They got Diggs. Who's their number 2? Who's number 2 of the Bills? Sammy's still over there. Sammy not over there anymore.
Mm-hmm. He was the Chiefs, I think. Yeah. Sammy Walker. Yeah. I had no idea.
No, Sammy with Baltimore now.
He in Baltimore now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's his name, man? White guy, white receiver.
From Billy, from the Cowboys that came from the Cowboys. Beasley. Colby.
Okay.
So they have nobody.
Okay.
They have nobody.
So you get OBJ and across from him.
I had a couple teams could have been looking for him to me because I think
Josh Allen throwing the ball.
Somebody said something about the Raiders. I mentioned the Raiders at one time just because they definitely ain't got no receivers over there.
If I was him, I'm looking at the Cardinals hard.
They got a lot of weapons, though.
Cardinals, and here's another one. Y'all ready for it?
A lot of injured ones right now.
And they got a lot of weapons too, but the Cardinals are the Rams.
The Rams.
Matt Stafford is going to get you. I saw the first person, and he was a dog. He was a dog. I'm not taking nothing from him, but and he might have. I didn't watch the speech, but the first person that Megatron should have thanked in his Hall of Fame speech was Matthew Stafford, because them boys ain't had nothing over there in Detroit, and Matthew Stafford got that boy the ball
to a Hall of Fame level.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I know that, and I know that over there the Rams they gonna throw the ball.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, LA sound like a place for.
It seems like OBJ.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like a spot for him.
Fit to him. He more Hollywood than anybody who was there. Because they just released Jackson.
Yeah, Desean Jackson just signed with the Raiders,
and he's from LA. But he's the opposite side of LA than OBJ. He's the hood side. So I really think that's a good fit.
In that brand new building, right?
Because he like even when they're saying that Kansas City and Green Bay, that's not his personality.
Yeah,
that's not him.
He might be chasing that ring though, and I can't get mad at chasing that ring.
If he go to Green Bay, he gonna get it.
That's what I'm saying. I say if you go, for me it's Kansas City. If you go to Kansas City and you got, you and Tyreek, I wouldn't. You, Tyreek, and Kelsey in the
fantasy tight end
in the middle. My God, good luck.
I feel bad for Hardman. I don't know what's his name. Hardman. He ain't getting no more of them balls.
But that's what I'm saying. You can still put Mecole out there because you don't really have you got a shaky running back situation right now. So you can still put Mecole out there, and who you gonna double?
Nobody.
I mean,
you can't.
That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna have to be man to man against all across the board.
Did y'all
against,
see the video?
And three of them can beat you 1-on-1.
Right. You ain't lying.
But is the quarterback okay right now?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's the big toe. I don't know if it's the turf toe or the surgery that he had right before the season. He
look a little overweight too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, when you have foot surgery, it's hard to run.
Yeah.
So you can't get in shape.
That's a good that's a good segue.
Have a foot surgery.
That's a good segue.
You can't run.
How about toes?
See, we talking about toes and foot surgery. Can we talk about Primetime?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go.
Prime ain't been on the sideline a few weeks, huh?
He's been gone.
He'll be down here next week.
Yeah. Playing Southern? No, this weekend.
This weekend.
But is he coming? Is he coming?
I don't know.
Is he gonna be signed?
Word on the streets, I think he is. Word on the streets, I think he is. And I think because past weekend, another weekend, because my folks was talking about going.
To where?
Your face is, yeah. They're talking about the yard. I was like, no, we don't want to go. No,
Wait.
I said, no.
Time out.
No. Because Dion and then there's some RV, Dr. Forbes, all them, they all close or whatever. They're talking about, I was like, no, y'all can catch the one.
I would pay to see that.
What?
I would pay to see that.
One way in, one way out. One way in, one way out. But word on the street, one way in, one way out. Word on the street is he probably gonna be at those games. So we'll see. We'll see. But that's the word. That's the.
Oh, you want to know what some more words on the street is?
What it is?
Deion Sanders was at TCU and he blew away an interview.
Oh my God!
As he should.
As I expect he would.
Yeah, right.
As I expect he would with anybody who would interview him. I expect he would blow away an interview.
TCU, right?
Right.
TCU, Texas Christian University.
He been living in Dallas for
living in Dallas.
high school in Dallas Fort Worth.
Absolutely.
TCU. I like it.
It'll be a perfect fit. And come on, because I got a lot of I got a lot to say about this too.
Stepping stone job.
Is like I guess I think it's so many angles to this for him interviewing for that job. You can look at it both ways. Obviously, somebody like Prime is a competitor, so he always wants to go to the next level.
Right.
But also, I think from the HBCU side of it, and him being at Jackson State, could this be another recruiting tactic for him being at Jackson State? And this is one of my angles I think he may be using is that, look, he can tell a recruit right now, they got Power 5 schools wanting me to come coach their program.
Why you think, right?
So if that's the case, then what do you think they're thinking about Jackson State right now? How are they viewing Jackson State? So they're viewing Jackson State as, this is an up and coming program. So why wouldn't you come play for me? Wow. So I think sometimes he can use that as a stepping stone to say, look, they want me to come coach a Power 5 program.
Right.
So the viewpoint and the perception of Jackson State and maybe HBCU may be changing. So I think that's maybe one angle why he did have to, because you have to take the interview. You'd be stupid if you don't.
You got to take the interview.
So you have to take it.
Right. I love the angle because Prime get the views, man. Yeah. He get the attention. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which is the point.
Hey man, special shout out to all of the reporters in Baton Rouge who be watching us, stealing our segments.
Yes.
We understand what y'all doing,
Shots fired.
And they're free right now.
They're free, we understand.
They're not going to be free much longer. That's all I got to say.
Shots fired.
We've been waiting to say that one, bro. They're going to say the same thing. I think they're going to have the same conversation.
It's going to be word for word what y'all just said. So,
they need to do a call-in hour. So I call in and say, hey, this is Dean from the Evergreen Pod.
On Prime, I understand what you're saying about the angle. I'm an HBCU guy,
right?
Southern graduate.
Yeah.
So I
ain't even a Southern.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hey, man.
This is up.
Okay. So I really love what he's doing with the HBCUs, but it comes to a point where you need facilities.
Absolutely.
That's true.
So if he's not going to get the facilities in the next year, I don't want him so-called wasting his coaching talent at Jackson State, no matter the publicity.
And the possibility.
Because we're still talking about a man. We're still talking about a man with character, integrity, and what he does for other people.
Right.
So we need to put other people in a position. So whoever it is, the boosters, alumni, businesses in the area, we need to get those facilities up to par. Because other than that, he has to leave.
Could that be an angle too? Could that be an angle for them to say, listen, I'm going to be out of here. We need to get something going. Yeah. If I'm going to choose to stay here, then I need to have something popping in.
He brought the Under Armour deal to them. because he already had a lifetime Under Armour deal. Yep. They had Rydell or something like that before. Like, who wears Rydell in 2020, 2021? Like, it's not a knock on the Rydell.
Rydell says with a little football glove.
Everybody had Rydell back in the day, but this is 2020, 2021.
Well, that's funny, boy.
Like that's real life.
Seen them letters on them gloves.
So now you see him. He got like 8-9 different uniform combinations. He got personalized gear for the coaching staff.
Have some names on the back of the uniforms and stuff like that.
And then he said the other day, he would pay for all of the schools.
Absolutely,
yeah, the bad names.
Absolutely.
Like, but why are the other coaches at the other schools not even doing it?
Here's what
nobody's learning anything,
right?
which says a lot, man.
That's the thing I'm talking about.
But here's my question. It's a larger societal question. Like, because I actually with our last guest last week, Tyler, he had an opportunity to coach at a HBCU as a basketball coach. And so, we were discussing it and everything like that. And I asked him, I was like, because you don't, and I'm asking from my knowledge, I don't think it's ever happened. Like, if you're not striking when it's hot, like Deion is right now, like, does a college coach in HBCU ever move over to a Power 5 or a mid-major? Like, do you see it? I've never seen that movement.
Not as a head coach. Now, you might go from head coach at HBCU to assistant coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Recruiting coordinator, but
not straight to the head coach.
Not straight to head coach.
So this would be somewhat historic for him to do that.
I personally know coaches who turned down the Southern job.
Yeah,
like in my family.
Wow.
Like turn down the Southern head coaching job.
Wow.
Just because of facilities, budgets, and stuff like that. It's better off to be an assistant at even a group of 5 school than it is to be the head coach at Southern.
Because like when we were so like you said, you went there. I was a fan of them back when, like, if Pete Richardson couldn't get facilities on campus,
it ain't happening.
If Eddie Robinson couldn't get facilities at Grambling,
now are they not getting facilities because they don't have the money, or is it because they're misallocating the funds? Now, that may be a whole nother podcast.
It was the second one.
That may be a whole nother podcast.
It's definitely the second one. It's definitely the second one. It's definitely the second one.
So how long? Okay, so my question, and we've talked about this. We've talked about this a lot about the changing the guard and doing different things, but I think it's asinine to try to change a system that doesn't want to change. Mm-hmm. Even like we was asking who was the commissioner or whatever we call it of the SWAC, and we had to look it up.
We had to look it up
because nobody really knew. You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember what we looked up.
I don't remember the name at all. I think you looked it up, but I don't remember the name at all. Or something I don't even remember. I don't even want to try it. But his name, but I think that. So I had angles on it too, because one of the things about this is, for me, because I already know that if Deion goes to TCU, Shiloh, and Shador, right? Mm-hmm. Is it Shador? Mm-hmm. Yeah, both of them.
Now, one of them already burned up. They've won free transfer, right?
Yeah, but it's his dad, the coach. They're gonna give NCAA gonna get that to him.
Okay.
Because he stepped down. He went from Division I at South Carolina.
So it's different. Yeah, right.
So you'll be able to move back up.
Okay.
So I know that's about to happen, but that leads me to another thing. So what's okay? And this is what I want to talk about. What's more important? Or I ain't gonna say what's more important. Just give me your angles on it. Is it to bring the HBCUs up and give more vision to the HBCUs so that players can get more views? Y'all get more vision for being able to know that they can play, or is it the fact that Deion could still go and recruit in these places that he was been recruiting in now? You know what I'm saying? Like some people he don't mess with. Mm-hmm. He was talking about the linemen. He said, I ain't even trying to, in the middle, he said, I ain't even trying to mess with them. Mm-hmm. But does he get a chance to recruit some of those same guys that may not be getting looks at Power 5 schools, right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All the bigger schools. Because it's him, he can go look in places where your normal coach wouldn't go look.
Yeah.
Would that be the same effect as what he's trying to bring attention to Jackson State? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's the viewing. If I could bring some of them young guys that may not get the looks to a TCU. TCU ain't going to win the championship. Mm-mm. They're not going to, we know that. TCU not going to win the championship, not going to be in the playoffs, not anytime soon anyway, right? Yeah. But they do get the looks.
Yeah. I like that angle. I think it's something else to that angle too, that a lot of people leaving off, that if Deion gets the head coaching job at whatever Group of 5, Power 5 school, you're not taking away from one of the guys who's at a Group of 5, Power 5 school, like a Mel Tucker. You're adding to the situation versus subtracting somebody, and then that person get replaced by somebody out the good old boy network. So I think that's bigger too.
Circle right back around to my question. There is one, and I should have known this off top because he actually coached at my alma mater. Shout out Southern Mississippi. Jay Hobson.
Okay.
White head coach. Coached at Alcorn State before.
Wow.
And went straight into the head coaching job at Southern Miss.
Okay, though.
Nah. Why is that? Why does that work? And we've had Dawson Odoms, fabulous, great coach at Southern for the last 7-8 years. Got a job in Norfolk State, but
I think
you can't get a Group of 5.
Yeah, but
he should.
To that point though, like I don't want to make it like, and I get it. I think they do need more diversity as far as black head coaches. But in that standpoint, the coach of Southern Miss, when he was at Alcorn, I think for 2 years, they ran through the SWAC.
Yeah, they did.
And that's what Deon doing right now.
Yeah, that's what Deon doing.
This is actually Deon's second year in the SWAC,
basically,
because last year they paid earlier this year.
And like even with Dawson Odoms, I think Dawson Odoms was good, but Dawson won one SWAC championship, and he won at the end of the.
You have to, but you also have to lift the hood on what was going on at Alcorn State. What Jay Hobson did at Alcorn State, and this is why they have not returned. That's why this is why they weren't consistent. It wasn't the coaching. The players the type of players he was getting in there were all
transfers,
JUCO transfers that were not the best citizens, shall we say? Right. These are people that basically were on their last chance. And he got him in, and he granted he can, you can turn around the last chance player. That's good. I mean, that's good on you, but it's not going to be particularly good for the school.
And it's not going to be good for him. He's not going to be able to.
And it's not going to be good for him, right?
At Southern Miss,
right? And that's why he got fired. He got fired in 2020.
We're talking about coaches. We're talking about coaches, and then we're talking about Primetime. That's two different things. And I think what's going on with Prime is because he's Prime,
right?
I'm not saying anything, but X's and O's, the jury's still out on that. We really gonna see for real if he go coach somewhere like TCU. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying he's not coaching. I'm not saying whatever, but we all know that the talent level, you know what I'm saying, and it's just different in the SWAC than it is. It's a whole nother ball game.
But he don't have a SWAC team though. He actually has a Group of 5 team.
Right.
And then his coaches are NFL coaches.
Right.
So he don't really have to do nothing but coach the cornerback.
Absolutely.
You know he
motivate
know
him. And
you're doing that. Right.
He's a great recruiter.
Right.
So he's putting the eyes. So Jackson State better try to keep him.
Right.
It's like that would be the ideal situation. But then you got another situation too, like Deon spoke about before, about not being able to play in the Division II playoffs.
Right.
So if you have 4 or 5 HBCU teams that qualify for the playoffs, they don't play in it.
Yeah,
that's the only conference that those are the only 2 conferences, the MEAC and the SWAC, that do not play in the Division II playoffs.
Wow.
They have one bowl called, I think it's the Celebration Bowl or something like that.
Yep.
Why your bowl named the Celebration Bowl?
Celebration Station.
And they play against each other. Like
you know how racist that sounds.
The Celebration Bowl.
It's horrible.
You get what I'm saying?
So imagine Deon this year with his team, with all of these transfer players, with all of the recruits he recruited from the Dallas, the Florida area, not being able to go to the Division II playoffs. They would run through the Division II playoffs and be playing with it, South Dakota State. North Dakota State.
And the reason before that, at least it was explained to me a while ago, was the bye week that Southern and Grambling take before the Bayou Classic. If they were to move it back 1 week, they would be able to play in the playoffs.
They would all be able to.
They would all be able to play in the playoffs.
But since they don't want to
they don't want to move it. They don't want to move it back because of the Bayou Classic.
Nobody gets to play in the playoffs
because of that.
Because they don't want to move the Bayou Classic back 1 week.
Conversation, low-key. TCU. So TCU, like I'll be trying, y'all. Like I be wanting to change certain organizations and everything, but the stuff like that that can progress. That's one decision. That
is 1 week.
1 week that can progress the whole conference.
That's true.
Yeah.
And y'all don't want to do it because of okay. So TCU, I can't get on it. Now here's another thing I say about TCU. Now the guy that finished coaching TCU is retiring, right?
Well,
I can't think his name.
Something happened.
Gary Patterson. Let me say this.
20-something degrees.
He's 20 years.
20 years.
That's a lot to follow.
Yeah.
For somebody new coming in, because that means he's been in there and he's been like, he's just in there. They hadn't had to worry about doing losses, wins, nothing.
He's there.
You know what I'm saying? So now what kind of pressures
from swag to Big 12?
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah. And then the pressures of they're expecting him to win soon, win quick.
I think he would win because the Big 12, aren't they losing Texas and Oklahoma?
Yes, they are. 2 years.
So they'd be left with? They'd be left with Baylor, Texas Tech, Kansas,
Kansas State,
West Virginia,
Oklahoma State.
I think they picked up University of Houston.
Yeah, and Cincinnati. Cincinnati or somebody like that jumping in the conference.
Yeah, that'd be a good look though.
Yeah,
that'd be a good look.
I think Deion will run through that conference.
I would love to see him recruiting.
Yeah,
to TCU.
Right.
It go back to something we talked about before. All those kids who went there to Jackson State built that relationship with him. Mm-hmm. He went in home. I don't know what he been doing for 3 weeks. I bet you Deion been recruiting.
Man, you know that.
Yeah. I know he been recruiting.
Right.
So I think it's a good look either way. You know, he might hold out. I really don't think TCU to look for him.
Right.
I would hold out for a bigger job.
Right.
Florida State.
Well, you know that's how it goes too.
Oh, that one about to come open.
Yeah.
Oh, you put your foot in the water.
And that's home for him.
Miami about to come
Y'all
open.
know any of them other names? I saw some of the other names.
And Florida's about to come over.
Florida, damn mother.
There's a bunch about to come over. Yeah, well, you know.
Hold off, Deion.
If you let that recruiting go get loose in Florida, boy,
that could be y'all saying the angle. That could be an angle. Just going and getting your name in the water. Like, I am open to interviewing.
Yeah, and it's leverage for him too, because just like how agents say, well, this coach is. Just agents in general, you know,
looking at the pro level
to make more, to get more money for their clients. It's the same way for him. He has leverage on Jackson State now.
Right.
Say, look, they want me. What y'all gonna do?
Right.
You know, I'm going 40. Right. It's like going in for that first kiss. I'm going when you're on that date.
What you gonna do?
What's wrong with you? Hey, you gotta meet me halfway.
What we doing?
So like, hey, what we doing? You know, Jackson State.
What we doing?
This is coming in. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think you going in for that first kiss, and she be like,
"Oh my God,
stiff arm."
She's stiff arm me. So is Jackson State gonna stiff arm Prime? Because now he got leverage. Like, what are y'all gonna do? I bought Under Armour. I'm bringing all this exposure. You know, so what?
And it's all gonna be zero when he leave.
Yep.
Y'all not keeping nothing. Don't think that y'all have enough momentum.
And I think that's what they think. I think they think if
it's delusional,
if Prime
bro.
Leave, the guy who's been taking Prime's spot right now, I think they think he gonna stay
delusional.
The head coach.
You're delusional.
That guy is gone.
You're delusional.
He may go with Prime.
You're delusional.
No, he's going with Prime.
You're delusional.
That's true.
Listen, y'all. My mind is different. My mind is different. You know, I'm all for we the people, and let's bring the organization up, and I believe it's all possible. Mm-hmm. But I cannot believe what y'all just told me about this 1 week.
Yeah. That's why they can't participate in Division II playoffs.
But can you imagine, like you just said, if they got a chance to play on that stage against North Dakota State?
You're on ESPN too.
Trey Lance came from North Dakota State, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
You see what I'm saying? And he won number one overall? What's number one, number two?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. He was the first round pick.
You know what I'm saying?
It's first round pick.
You know, and that boy played quarterback 1 year. They say, right?
Yes.
That's it.
See what I'm saying? That's like okay.
So why not move it? Why do that? Why? Why, y'all? Why is why? That's
simple. I mean, like I said, follow the rich way. That's
no. I'm saying, well, why not move it? Why still have the Bayou Classic? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
They could have the Bayou Classic week 1, like week 0. You got the week 0.
Right. Do the way. Yes.
Do it in week
0. Get it over.
Like what it is? It's a holiday weekend.
Yes. When last time you been to Bayou Classic?
It's a Labor Day weekend.
Yeah.
Say it again.
When last time you been to Bayou Classic?
My junior high school. But no. I'm lying. I went like when I went like in 2014. I think when Levi was playing. That's the last time I went.
It had to be over 10 years.
I can't even recall him.
Because
somebody gave me tickets. Boxing tickets.
Juice was still playing when I went. Juice Williams was still playing.
I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But I'm saying even then they may, even if you do like a week 0, they may bring some of the lower back to the Bayou Classic, because all this is just they're not playing for nothing.
They're not playing for nothing, bro.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
So
this all Bayou Classic.
At the most, you playing for the SWAC championship.
That's it.
At the most, you playing for the SWAC championship.
no, they thinking the same thing you thinking. So you
think the same thing I think.
Trust me, Southern grabbing
some got progress got to happen, bro. Progress got to happen at some time. And if it's as simple as y'all telling me, and I know I'm hot about it now. If it's simple as talking about moving 1 week for the advancement of the conference,
for the chance to play another 4 weeks,
2 conferences, the SWAC and the MEAC.
SWAC and MEAC. Because MEAC don't go either.
Yep.
It's like, what legacy are you trying to leave? People talk about legacy and they throw that word around, but legacy involves sacrifice and legacy involves you dying to your agenda and your goals. So what legacy are you really trying to leave?
Their agenda, their goals, their Bayou Classic.
do you think it's because like it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving? And that's, they thinking about money. I know they think about money.
Absolutely, because everybody in town.
No, but the Bayou Classic now is on NBC's SSE.
Right.
It used to be on NBC.
It used to be. It was cool, but now it's not. You got to go. It's trying like
you got to dig.
Yeah, you got to dig for it now.
Dig for it.
And do I watch it? No.
You're not watching it.
I'll flip back and forth just to I'm curious, and I'll watch halftime.
And no diss, like
I don't watch halftime.
I
check it out on YouTube.
No diss, because they have great players. Like when we're talking about this, we're not dissing the players that play for the program.
Other coaches,
it's decision makers.
Thank you.
It's the decision makers. These are the ADs. These are the conference commissioners. These are the people that are holding back the progress of the entire conference.
Y'all know after the podcast, I want to talk about this some more.
Because here's the thing. You know who don't do this? Southern basketball. They don't play another week. You know why? Because they've made the NCAA tournament.
Yes.
Multiple years, boys and girls.
Yes.
They have made the NCAA tournament. They have at least made some noise for a half. Against some like really Duke,
like almost beat Gonzaga that year.
That's what I'm saying. So, and that's money.
I got one more question.
It's not like they can't play against them.
That's TV money. You are playing the first Thursday in March. Playing March Madness. This is when everybody's watching, and they're looking for an upset. They're looking for that 16 beating the 1, and Southern is going to be a 16.
They're rooting for you.
They're rooting for you. Especially if it's a team they don't like, a Duke, the team that nobody like.
Boy, they threw a party for Southern. They got back home after losing to Gonzaga.
Exactly. Southern baseball has made the World Series.
Yeah.
The NCAA World Series.
So it's
but you too uppity.
It is solely Southern and Grambling.
Yeah.
And the Bayou Classic, their decision to want to keep the Bayou Classic where it is.
Where it is, the day that it is. The week that it is.
Everybody else back.
And watch Dion don't hold back on Southern this weekend.
I know he ain't.
Mm-hmm.
I know he ain't.
Not after that interview.
I know he ain't.
After the interview.
Tell me about it. I don't know. Tell me about it. Give me a rundown.
No. The interview with TCU.
The TCU. Yeah. He about to turn it up. So he gonna be on that little scooter on the sideline.
Yep, rolling up and down.
That's true.
Something else I want to talk about too, though, with that real quick. Because I know we're running out of time.
Run it.
I have never seen. I love Dion. I have never seen a coach get a surgery on a foot during the season, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then whatever, they ain't saying what happened or whatever, you know.
Mm.
So then he misses 3 to 4 games. I have never seen that.
I've never
with a college football coach.
Oh, it's not serious.
Like
well,
it's
not serious. Well, I don't know. I think I watched some of the little behind the scenes stuff that they do on his page. He got some videos he was shooting when he was actually going in there. Shout out to what his old lady name is.
The actress.
And
used to be below,
Tracy Edmonds.
Tracy Edmonds, yeah, because she's in the picture. Tracy Edmonds. Okay, so anyway, they were doing on the back, showing her wheeling him in the wheelchair and everything like that. And but he was talking about it. He was saying he had a doctor explain what he was doing and what kind of surgery, what they were going to do to his bone. But he was saying how much pain it was for him just to walk. And he had been delaying it for so long, and he said
that's what it was.
He said the pain got so bad.
So it got chronic, man.
Yeah, it got so bad that he couldn't do it. Okay. Man, y'all know coaches walking up down the sideline. If he coaching the DBs, you know what he out there doing.
He running, he moving.
You know what I'm saying? So it had to get that bad for him to say, "I'm gonna do it in the middle of the season."
But that goes back to Jackson State. That goes back to organizations. That goes back to leadership. That goes back to the people who are in charge. You y'all should have been making sure y'all coach was straight before the season started.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if he would have missed 3-4 weeks doing training camp, nobody cares. As long as he's there on game day.
Right.
People are not going to Jackson State games to see the administration. They're going there to see Prime.
Prime, yep.
So you buying all these tickets, you bringing your kids, you bringing your family down,
Right.
y'all driving back in town.
Yep.
You spending a couple $100. You going there to see Prime. You ain't just going there to see the team.
Absolutely. You want to see what's going on,
You
right?
want to see the show. You going there for a show.
You going to see the show. That's
You going to see
right.
the show, man.
Yep.
It's all entertainment at the end of the day.
It's all entertainment, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but shout out to Prime. We pray for Prime.
Yeah, man. Get well, man.
Get well quick. You know what I'm saying? We know you're gonna be in the city. Don't do it too bad, but you know
Do it to
you
him.
gotta do what you gotta. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Do it.
Let's get down to business real quick though. We need to get down to some business because we've been talking about this, and we need to have this conversation.
Why you slapping that table so hard?
Because you know what I'm talking about. Because it's all started with Klay Thompson, but I'm not even gonna get on that because we're gonna go back on that again. But now we talking about this.
Has he been playing?
He ain't played yet. I don't think he's gonna play the Gen. Y'all know this man has been out about 2 years.
I know.
2 years strong.
2 years, bro. That's crazy because he hadn't played since
19.
Toronto
in the finals.
That's crazy, and it's been 2 finals since then. Bubble finals in last year.
He must have had a setback on the ACL.
Wait, I think he did. I think in training or practicing or something, he had a setback. So now they're being extra cautious.
Right.
Yeah, they showed some highlights of him shooting the other day though.
It's normal. It's like riding a bike, bro.
Yeah, he doing it.
I've always been curious, like, because it happened. Like it happened. Michael Thomas recently. Like, you know, like what actually? Who messed up?
With Michael Thomas?
Any situation when they just come out a setback. Is the player wilding?
Organization.
Is the doctors wilding?
I think it'd be
The
both.
physical therapist wilding. What's going on?
It could be anybody at the time. But I know as a player, I know me. If as a player, I would probably be trying to. It'll probably be my fault before anything because I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, only run a couple times up down the court. And I'd be like, man, I could do 4. You know what I'm saying? Do 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, they were telling me not to run that many times for a reason because they've been dealing with this type of injury. They got the signs. They know all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I haven't. You know what I'm saying? So no matter how I feel, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's other things you need to do past how you feel to rehab, especially when there's millions of dollars on the line. You know what I'm saying? And then the type of injury that it is.
But is that not also their job to babysit those players? Knowing that their players are that competitive, they want to get back that fast?
It is.
It's your problem. It's your job to have somebody watching him 24 hours.
Right.
Hey, man, I'm paying you $30 million.
Right.
Sheesh.
This guy's going to follow you all day.
Sheesh. What you gonna tell a man, Will? What you gonna tell a grown man making?
I know.
You better go to the room. What you gonna tell? That's real though. But so that to your question, that could be, man. It could be anything.
Yeah.
It could be anything. So we're going top 75. No, we agree. No, we're not. Hold on. Wait, guys. Wait, guys. Skirt. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm just saying this was sparked from the top 75.
Yeah.
And we agree with some people. We disagree with some people that shouldn't have been on there.
Right.
So we decided, what are we gonna do, Doug?
We're going to do top 20 post Jordan.
Top 20 post Jordan. That means 4 every position: point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. Right.
Exactly.
And we're gonna have 20. Everybody gonna get 4. So who you doing, Doug?
I'm doing the centers.
You doing the centers, Will?
Small forwards.
Small forward, Dante.
Point guards.
Point guards. I have the shooting guards.
We'll team up on.
We're going to team up on.
Oh, we team up on the small forward.
Power forward.
Power forwards. All right.
Yeah, because Swag said he was
How y'all want to go position? Y'all want to go 5 or 5, like 5 and 5? So like go point guard, shooting guard.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. So who got the point guard? Point guard. Dante, you up, right?
Let's do the power forward last though, because
we'll do that later.
Swag not on the mic.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. So point guards.
You can think about it though, Swag, and you want to throw in who you think power forward, top 4.
Always in a particular order, or we not putting them in an order.
Nah, don't put them in the order, man.
No, just
Okay, so we just naming 4 names.
No, but don't name all your 4 right now.
Oh, we just going 1.
Yeah, name your point guard. I'm gonna name a shooting
Oh,
guard.
start 5.
You gonna name small forward.
All right.
Okay,
Small
all right.
forward.
Well,
We'll
maybe
get
we
power
all
forward, and then we're going to
name
center.
All right.
Let's do
So yeah, going on. I want to
So
go
we're going in order.
Yeah,
then.
let's do it.
All right. So again, this is post Jordan, right?
Post Jordan.
All right. So my number 1 overall pick and point guard, Steph Curry.
Okay.
Let me think about it for a minute.
Mr. Half Court.
Okay, I can't think of any disagreements. Well, we're not gonna have any disagreements with mine either. My number 1 pick is Kobe Bean Bryant.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Mamba.
Right.
R.I.P.
Oh, man.
All right.
I got to follow that up with the number 1 small forward.
Number 1 small forward.
post Jordan. LBJ, LeBron James.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
We saw that one.
Not a.
All right, now number 4, you got a power forward.
We're doing a power forward. Let's do center since you probably got your list already.
So center, my number 1 is Shaq.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that's true. That's tough.
The hacker Shaq.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
Yeah, he changed the game.
He did.
He changed the game. He really
So
changed the game.
power forward. Where we going, y'all?
We could run a couple ideas.
Ooh, let's see.
Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
That's it. Timmy.
Easy money right down.
Tim Duncan.
Timmy. So okay. So that's starting 5. Yeah, Steph, Kobe, LeBron, Timmy, and Shaq. Ain't nobody beating them.
No, they're not.
Yeah, that's over.
No, it's over.
All right,
That's,
Don,
that's a good list, man.
That
It is. That's a good list.
Good list.
So round 2.
Great
Don,
list.
where you at? Round 2.
Round 2. This is simple. Chris Paul.
Okay. CP3.
Okay.
I can see
I'm with
that.
it.
I
I'm
can
with
see
it.
that. I can see that.
I'm with it.
Especially what he did in New Orleans.
Right.
Yeah.
My 2 is Allen Iverson.
Ooh, the answer. The answer.
Yeah, it's not gonna get difficult till we get to this 3rd round, 4th round for me.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna go easy money sniper, man. Kevin Durant.
There it is.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
There it is. I didn't even think of that.
Yep.
So the big man, what you got?
I'm gonna go Dwight Howard. I'm talking about Orlando Dwight Howard.
Orlando Dwight Howard.
Yeah, Orlando Dwight Howard.
You went back to back Superman.
I did.
You did.
Shaq and Dwight
Should
Howard.
Dwight Howard be top 75?
That's a
Why are we going to start?
I'm just asking since we brought his
Yes,
name up.
yes,
he's
he
sneaking.
Yeah, he's sneaking.
72, 73 somewhere.
Who the power forward? Kevin Garnett.
You got a couple. Kevin Garnett.
KG. I'm gonna throw a name out there. I don't think he not better than KG to me. So I might have to throw his name out there.
Who you got? We might save him for next round. Yeah, we might save Dirt.
Yep.
Dirt.
Yeah.
That's debatable. That's really debatable between who the best out of them two. They both got rings.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Who you got? Who you got?
You saying Dirk?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, I might.
I'm with Dirk.
Because Dirk can shoot it from 30.
And Dirk top 75, right?
Yes.
Did he make the list?
But that passion from Kevin Garnett in that defense.
Can I say something about KG?
That's why he was number 1, though.
Wait,
That's why he was number 1, though.
I feel like KG was
No.
Oh, you said Kevin?
No.
They,
you said KG.
Tim Duncan.
Oh, Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan's
Tim won.
Tim won.
All right, but
Kevin
We're
Garnett,
talking KD. We're talking KG or Dirk right now.
KG and Dirt.
KG and Dirt.
KG and Dirt
Who you
as the
got?
number
KD
2
already
power
in.
forward. KD's already in as a small forward.
Yeah.
power forward, he got KG or Dirk. See?
That's tough.
That's
man.
tough. You about to say something about KG?
Stuff. Depending on what your coaching style.
It's KG. Nah, I'm not saying. Look, when I say like
Talk about it.
KG is an all time great, but it's sometimes that all time greatness is because of his allure and his bark. I think a lot of times KG did a lot of barking, but he really wasn't about it. And I think his allure, him punching the goal and all that stuff for the game, like his allure, I think made him better.
A little bit more hype than what it
and
was.
made his
than the
career a
game.
little bit longevity than what he actually was.
Only one player challenged him on that though.
Who?
And he coming down the list. Melo coming down the list. He the only player that actually challenged Kevin Garnett.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember the Honey Nut Cheerios incident? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember.
I remember.
Honey
And,
Nut Cheerios.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, we'll talk about
Melo
that.
the,
Waiting for him at the bus.
hey, shout out. Hey, Dante, I'm gonna give a quick shout out to Cuz Carlos Bell because he the only person I know that played KG-esque
Yes.
when we playing ball.
Absolutely.
The jump on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out.
I don't know, man. So if you got an old school coaching style, you would go with KG. There. You got new school stretch forwards, you'll go Dirk.
We gotta pick one for the second round.
Dirk or KG?
For the second round.
I said Dirk got the numbers.
I'm giving it to the Dirt.
Dirk got the numbers.
I'm gonna get a Dirk.
gonna
in the
get
second
Dirk.
round.
Unanimous Dirk.
If we talking about the way the game is played today, you gotta score.
Yeah, right. And this is what we're talking about now.
Dirk.
Okay, I'm gonna need a little help with 2 on this one. Y'all go ahead, Dante, because I only had 2 shoe-ins.
So number 3, I am going with former University of Memphis, Derrick Rose.
Tough. Tough.
Should he been top 25? I mean, top 75?
I don't think he's top 75.
The injuries got him.
But as far as who he was before he was injured, and then who he is now after he was injured, and to still be productive and
Boy, I saw D-Rose hit a reverse the other night, boy. I said, hold on, boy.
still be productive at his age, number one, and post some tough injuries, tough injuries that he came back from. On top of that, personal issues that off the court.
Yep, hard nosed kid too.
Hard nose, and so I'll go to war with that.
Yep. All right, two guard. Let's start naming some people because I got some. Y'all ready? Vince, two guard, right? Mm-hmm. Vince was a two. Tracy McGrady.
T-Mac.
Mm-hmm. T-Mac was a two. Klay Thompson a two.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, keep naming. I wasn't. I'm not. But who else? I'm thinking some other twos that played around that time. Ray Allen.
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen is okay. Ray Allen. Yeah, Ray Allen.
Ray Allen ain't good enough, man.
Ray Allen. They got to be Ray.
I don't know. I might go T-Mac over Ray Allen.
Yeah.
T-Mac in Toronto, in Orlando, then in Houston.
Yeah, but Ray like top. He like number one with shooting, like number one threes.
Yeah. Hey, all right. So right now, Ray Allen and Tracy McGrady walk in the room. Who you picking for a pickup game?
Neither.
For a pickup game?
Neither.
You gonna pick neither one of them?
Neither. I take us, dog. I got us. We got 5 in here right now. We running.
T-Mac,
we good. We good.
You want T-Mac?
We got y'all.
Why, bro? Why?
Because I know. I'm fouling, dog. I am fouling. And I don't think Ray Allen really still about that like that. I am fouling. Like, I'm not playing no game. Yeah. I'm not losing to you.
It's true, too.
I don't know, bro.
Who you taking to be on your team? T-Mac or Ray?
I probably would take Ray.
Okay.
Only because as soon as we get across half court, he gonna shoot it.
That's true.
We just gotta run back.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'll be debatable and I'll take T-Mac. because for the simple fact that T-Mac gonna cross you over, throw it off the backboard and dunk
all that, right.
So he's gonna give me a little bit on defense. I'm gonna tell him don't just guard him, man. Just guard him.
Right.
Just guard him.
Swing at the ball.
Yeah, swing at it.
His skill set.
6'8". Let's go.
I don't know, y'all. Let's see. All right, so we got. Let me
gotta
go.
break it.
Vince. We ain't brought up Vince.
Nope. Longevity.
Yeah.
And
Vince,
highlight reel.
Ray Allen, but there gotta be some other two guards, man. Come on. Cause I'm missing them. I'm missing them right now.
He did.
We already picked Iverson. Iverson, Kobe off. Two guards. Come on, I'm missing. I know it wasn't. I know we ain't got no two guard drought like that.
Depending on what you consider Jimmy Butler as.
Yeah, it's true.
Jimmy's like a small forward to me. I don't ever see him as a two guard.
Yeah, so
just because of who he guards too.
Right.
Bucket getters, but they ain't all that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, bro.
Stackhouse.
Stack was a bucket though.
Now, what do you say?
It's starting to make me think about who the best two guards in the league right now.
What would y'all say Ginobili was? 2 or 3?
2. He two. Well, see, Pop.
I can't put him on there though because he came off the bench his whole career.
Okay.
So like, I understand the minute situation. He did come off the bench his whole career.
He did.
Ginobili was a 2 to me though.
Yeah.
But it was so weird. Pop had them playing everywhere, boy.
And I think that's the dynamic of this list.
Right.
After Jordan, it's really not positionless basketball.
I'm trying to see like who's like.
Okay.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
D-Wade. There it is. That's it.
How you?
There goes D-Wade. That's it.
Sleep hard.
That got to be it, right?
Yeah.
D-Wade. Okay. D-Wade.
Yeah, D-Wade. Okay.
Good one, Swag. Because I sure was sleeping on that man. Who you got shooting a small forward? Is you?
Let's see. Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Yep.
Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Unanimous. That's unanimous.
The dude is a machine.
Zero argument.
He's a machine.
Zero argument.
There's how much time is it? Because I'm how much time is it between when Jordan retired? What year? I don't know. Y'all know? I know him. I know LeBron came in the year Jordan retired, right?
Yeah, 2003. 2003. So Jordan last year was LeBron first year.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy that because I'm trying to see the disparity between.
All right.
Because Kawhi, KD, and LeBron all still playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe, rest in peace, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan retired. Shaq been retired. These guys been retired. You know what I'm saying? AI been retired. Dirk been retired. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Dwight still playing, but I'm talking about a high level. You know what I'm saying? Like Kawhi, you know, LeBron, KD, these guys still playing CP3, Steph, they playing the high level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It shows the disparity, bro, between just stardom between the time Jordan left and now. Like it's right now, it's 2021.
The NBA is rigged.
Go ahead. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Off the rails.
Before you give your next center, talk about it, bro. What you saying, man?
I just realized something. We've all been fooled.
What happened, bro?
Bamboozled. Hoodwinked.
Run amok.
Get your hands out my pockets.
Man, bro.
For my people who don't know, just pick up the film Malcolm X.
Yeah, Malcolm X.
Yes.
Shout out to brother Malcolm.
Bro, that is you just brought up a point. It was very small and nobody's paying attention to it. But what a coincidence that LeBron's first year in the league is Jordan's last year. It's almost like passing the torch. Like, y'all knew it's almost like Jordan. You need to come back to play for the Washington Wizards.
Right. The Washington Wizards.
Right. Come play for the Wizards. Right.
I think his first year back was Kobe, first year in the league too.
Wow.
His first year back from baseball was
That's what I'm
Kobe
saying.
first year.
Wow.
It's so
Dope.
It's so, bro. It's like, come on, man.
Stars.
Yeah, it's like passing the torch type thing, and I think a lot of times as fans we get so caught up in the emotion of the game because we like the authenticity. And hey, bro.
No, I was with you.
Oh, man.
I was trying to save him. I was about to tell Trail, no, Trail, don't do it. I was about to tell him, don't do it.
Bevo Doug.
This man.
I'm about to. Woo-wee. Golly.
I was trying to tell him, don't do it.
Oh, man.
Man. Just breathe.
Oh, man.
Just breathe.
Oh, man.
Just breathe.
Oh, man. I almost blacked out just now. That's what.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man.
I bet money somebody show that's on next week.
Oh, yeah.
We like the
Bamboozle. Authenticity, man. Go ahead.
there you go.
Yeah.
We like the authenticity of the game. I forgot what I was saying.
But you said, we like it, but it's been rigged. You said it's been rigged.
Yeah, y'all mean.
Hey, you ever seen that show? You ever seen that show?
Y'all mean.
They got a show.
Y'all mean.
Okay. You got Yao as number 3 since Jordan era?
Yeah.
Oh, I got to talk about that.
At center.
I'm trying to think, though.
Center.
Who after Jordan? We talking about people that played literally after Jordan? So after Jordan retired, they were still playing?
Yeah, or at least hit their prime after Jordan.
Was y'all mean still playing after Jordan?
No. Yes, he was.
Yes.
He played with T-Mac.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, y'all mean. Think about centers didn't really dominate after Jordan.
Your third center really should be Tim Duncan, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Tim Duncan's power forward.
I understand, but Tim Duncan's not a power forward. But we gonna.
What is he then?
He was what he played at Wake Forest.
Center.
But he played with the Spurs.
I mean, I know what he played at the Spurs.
What did he play?
What AD should be playing?
Ain't about what shoulda, coulda, woulda. If it was a fifth,
I'm just saying.
if you could put water in cereal, but you don't.
You're right. But he get that spot. He still would be. He would be. So he's a number 2. He's a number 2 power forward ever.
Who?
Wait, no, he's number 1. He the best power forward ever.
Right. So why you say he's a center?
But if he played his center, he would be like 3rd best in his whatever, or 4th best, or not even 4th best with history.
If
I'm just saying, bro, because y'all know.
If Tim Duncan was a center,
Tim Duncan was a center, man.
he'd be better than Dwight Howard. He'd be number 2
on this list.
on this list. Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't no comparison to that.
Well, LeBron should be point guard then.
Who? LeBron? Oh yeah.
He should be a power forward.
Power forward.
Hey, if he was a
6'8".
if he was a true point guard though,
He'll be Ben Simmons.
Oh man,
my
God! Hold on. Let me talk about this. What we talking about?
Oh, you disrespectful.
They're talking about. Word on the street is they've been messing around with a trade for Jaylen Brown and Ben Simmons straight up. Jaylen Brown from the Celtics, Ben Simmons from the Sixers, straight up trade.
That money match?
I think it may match because I think they up Jaylen.
Yeah, it might be close.
I thought they gave Tatum the
They get both of them.
They get both of them.
You get double max now.
And Marcus Smart money. Yeah, I ain't talking about that.
I would, if I'm.
Would you do it? Would you do it? You do it, Dante? Would you do it?
Yeah, because right now you're not getting nothing. You're not getting nothing out of him.
Yeah, if you feel
does it work?
You have an asset that's not working.
Does it work?
If you Philly, I would take the trade.
Philly, Jalen Brown
fits in Philly.
Good.
Yeah,
Jalen Brown fits in his personality fits in Philly.
Two light-skinned passive dudes in Boston together. I just don't know.
Might have to find a third party for that trade.
Yeah, I don't know. Y'all got to put somebody else in there, man. Y'all got to send I don't know who y'all need to send. Y'all need to send one of them other Maxi or somebody. Like,
they always get experimental when they hire a new black head coach.
Yeah, this is the truth.
They always get super experimental.
It's the truth, but it's true.
Want to try everything.
Everything.
All right, so we third round. Derrick Rose, D Wade, Kawhi Leonard. Who's the four we said? We ain't said yet, huh?
No, we haven't.
We're going to the center. Y'all mean. Okay. Y'all.
All right.
And we need the power forward. Who we saying, y'all? I guess we got to say KG now.
Yeah, KG.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, KG.
All right, got last round.
All right. I'm stuck. I am honestly stuck. So I'm gonna just toss this one. I'm gonna toss this one to everybody, and we'll whatever the consensus is, I'll go with it. Got Steve Nash.
I thought you was thinking. I was thinking too.
Steve Nash.
I got Steve Nash. I got Tony Parker, and I got Russell Westbrook.
Tony Parker.
Well, not Russ.
The only reason I say Tony Parker because of championships.
I put Jason Kidd over Tony.
Ooh, Jason Kidd. Swag.
Yeah.
Swag with it.
I'm looking at with Tony with Steve Nash and Russell Westbrook. I'm looking at MVPs. Mm-hmm.
Which was Steve Nash? Hold on, because Steve Nash.
Hey, look, agree or disagree? Agree or disagree?
You agree with me on this?
Oh, I agree with you.
Absolutely,
yeah. I agree with you. But I can't go to his house. Can't go to his house and get it now.
That's Kobe's MVPs, man. But you know.
So, Russell Westbrook.
Man.
What back to back? Man, he had two. MVP,
walking triple double,
and walking and a walking league wide, whole league year triple double.
Yeah, league year and like history. Yeah, most in the history. You can't. Ain't many people get the top of a list in the NBA. Like at the top of a list,
Bill Russell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Bill Russell.
Jeez.
Legend.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
That's a tough one to get past, bro. I know it's a counting stat, and I know a lot of people don't like the garbage numbers that like the garbage points that he'll get at the end of games. But I mean, that's who Russell is.
He plays hard.
Russell plays hard the entire game. If you put him on the court,
the entire
season, is going to play.
He's playing. Steve Nash changed the game too. Steve Nash really did change the game. Jason Kidd was tough, man, on offense. Yeah, he had a package. He worked his package.
Yeah, he had a package. And honestly, I'm glad Swag said that. I wanted to add that. So I would say of all of these, I'd say Steve Nash is more system. Mm-hmm. Russell is stats. He will get rebounds, assists, points, fouls, turnovers,
all that.
He is gonna be, but he is gonna whatever he got, he gonna give it to you on the court. Tony Parker, systemless. Yeah, he just smooth, bro. Like he can play pick and roll. He can play two high guards.
After we stop this,
he can play. So that I'm stuck. Jason Kidd, assistant mastermind.
So
it just depends on what team you on.
Yeah,
it's really gonna
depend on what time of system. So
which one you can plug in the system and be successful? That's what you gotta realize.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
And that's why I think it's either Tony or Jason Kidd.
So which one?
I gotta be Jason.
It gotta be Jason Kidd.
I agree.
He all time assist.
Better at defense too.
Much better at defense.
That's true.
Much better at defense.
That's true. All right, Trell, you too.
It gotta be T-Mac.
Oh, yeah.
T-Mac.
That's good.
Gotta be, because I can't. I would have to come to somebody that doesn't have that much cachet. Like it'll be a new guy, and I ain't get that much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we know they dope, but they ain't
don't have enough years in the league.
They ain't got enough years, right?
At the three, my favorite player in the NBA since he got in, Carmelo Anthony. I ride with Melo.
Stay mellow.
Absolutely.
Hoodie Melo.
I ride with him, man. When skinny Melo, hoodie Melo, he get buckets.
He does.
Syracuse Melo.
He does.
It don't matter. Baltimore Melo. Stop snitching. It don't even matter who it is, man. It's Melo.
Yep. All right. That's
the two
center. That's 3. I'm sorry.
Paul Gasol.
Yep.
You're right. That's crazy.
No complaints.
Yeah, he's a dog.
Yeah.
He was a dog.
Now here's my question: how far is Mark behind him? Because I mean, I know
because of rings,
because of Memphis, and because of rings.
And I also had Kobe, so
Yeah,
and Phil Jackson.
yeah, so
right.
and Phil, yeah. So,
It's crazy how that trade worked
And
out.
Kobe.
Though, huh? Remember that trade at the beginning? It's crazy how that trade worked out.
so we need one more power forward, Joe. Who we talking? Brandon Bass. I'm just playing. Brandon had a jumper though,
Yeah.
but we ain't.
Debo with Memphis. Remember Robinson? What is his name?
Zach Randolph.
Zach Randolph.
Ooh, Zach.
Tough. Tough, man.
Zach.
Okay, wait. I think y'all missing one.
Who's that?
We talking about a 4, right?
Power forward.
I think we all missing one. I just can't.
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh.
Tough.
Let's talk a little bit more though, because Chris Bosh. I'm trying to think who I can think is better than Chris Bosh. That's a good one, Dante.
But Bosh also career got shortened.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
Bosh will probably still be playing right now.
But what I think what he did at Miami and at Toronto
At Toronto,
was enough for the purposes of this conversation. I think it's enough. Only one I would say outside of that, Amari Stoudemire.
Chris
But
Bosh.
I can't go
Chris
Amari
Bosh,
if
Chris Bosh.
Steve Nash ain't
Chris
making.
Bosh.
Yeah,
Steve Nash ain't making.
if Steve
So
ain't
Amari ain't making.
right.
Draymond Green.
I got one more. So we done done that. So now let me read them back.
All right.
And I got one more we're gonna pick. So first round is Steph, Kobe, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. All right. Second round is CP3, AI, KD, Dirk, and Dwight. Third round is Derrick Rose, D Wade, Kawhi, KG, and Yao. Right. And the last one is Jason Kidd, T Mac, Melo, Chris Bosh, and Paul Gasol.
That's all good lineups.
It is.
That's all good lineups.
And I got one more we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna go. Everybody pick their same position. All right. Without none of these people on the list right now, so we can't use none of these people on the list.
All right.
All right. Right now in the league, let's go. Top 5.
Okay.
Oh, right now in the league.
Right now.
Nobody off this list.
Nobody off this list.
So I'm still picking point guards.
Point guard.
Okay, if I'm still picking point guard. Nobody on the list, but is in the league.
But they're playing right now.
Playing right now in the league.
I actually got 2, but go ahead. Two of the list could be cool.
Give me point guard.
You gotta go. I know you gotta go, Dante. You must not see his name in your head yet.
I see him.
You can't see his name in your head.
I
yet.
must not.
Dame, you gotta go Dame.
Yeah. Dang time.
I know this year ain't feeling like it.
No, this year not feeling like it, but and I agree. I do like Dame. I like Dame a lot.
Huh?
I like Dame. Yeah, right now he not having a hot start to the season.
With Ja?
That's exactly what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about Ja Morant.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's the only reason I paused.
I can go with Ja. Can y'all get with Ja? I can get with Ja.
I get with Ja Morant.
All right, 2. What we saying? Book.
Book nice, man.
Them Book or Bradley Beal.
man.
Them Book or Bradley Beal.
I would go book.
Bradley Beal.
I would go book.
All right,
You go Bill?
DeMar DeRozan. Boy, DeRozan dropped
he
average
hooping.
30 right now, boy.
He hooping.
He hooping, but all this regular season stuff.
Yeah, then
Come on, twos.
they had to get rid of him.
Twos is
though.
playing right now.
Oh, so we doing playing?
Yeah, they're
Because
playing right
my
now.
3 is Ben Simmons all day.
Right. Well, see, I couldn't because Kyrie ain't playing, Ben ain't playing. So Clay hurts.
So we're not calling Ben. We're not calling Ben a 1.
I was calling him a 3.
Okay.
That's what Doc called him.
I call him a 3. He a 3. He a 3. He a 3. When you
Mama
look
said
at
he a
the
3.
That's what
Mama
Doc
said
called
he a
him.
3. He a
Mama
3.
said he a 3. Come on. Because they got other shooting guard. I said Book.
For those who didn't understand that reference, coming to America.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal. I'm trying to think who was playing 2 right now. DeMar.
Shooting guard right now?
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler.
Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler with Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy don't be hooping like that though. Like,
See, this thing you got to let you can't look at one side of the ball.
you're right. No, you're right. Can't
look at one side of the ball.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right?
Because Jimmy while Jimmy might not, while he can go off for 47 in a night,
right,
he can also lock up the other team best player.
Right. At 2 or 3.
At 2 or 3. Both positions, right.
We got to go with, for the 2, we got to go with, Bradley Beal.
I don't know.
We got to go with Devin Booker. Huh?
Book?
Right,
That's what I said. Book.
All right.
Okay, wait.
The 3 easy for me.
I'm about to say it better be
Jason Tatum.
Oh my.
Okay.
Never mind.
Who you was thinking?
Giannis.
But is he really a 3? I consider Giannis a 4.
I don't know what they put on it. I don't know what they look him up. When they look him up, what do they put him on? Let me see.
I put him as I think about him as a 4.
I thought this was a home run.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss.
Giannis is.
I talk about one sport.
They got him at both power forward / small forward.
I thought he was a power forward. Power forward first? I thought he was a power forward.
I see he dominates more at a small forward to me.
Mm-hmm.
To me, just because of how he plays.
You know, there's the Rosses, man. Like how they like the lineup last year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He was a 4.
He was a 4. That's what I thought. I thought he was a 4.
Okay, so we'll put him at the 4. Then. It'll be our 4.
Right.
So our
So you
3.
got Tatum?
I relent.
Nah, that was good though. That was good. That gave us the 4. Who the center?
All right, so Tatum and then.
Hey, we talking about hooping right now, right? We talking about hooping right now.
The center is easy.
Right?
The center is easy.
No, but let me go back. Let me go back to the small forward. Hooping right now, and I like how they do hooping. Miles Bridges.
Yeah. He balling.
No, the center is not easy. Now that I'm thinking.
Miles Bridges is balling right now.
Yeah, it's still early though.
It's still early. It's still early. But we still gonna
say for a whole season, Miles Bridges.
Yeah, we still gonna say Jason. We still gonna say
Jason Tatum.
I don't know what they're gonna do over there.
The center is not easy.
Jokic.
That's what I see it. Go ahead.
Embiid.
You right? You asking me who I think will be playing at the end of the season though?
Jokic.
You ask me who I think will be, who I'm guaranteed probably gonna be on the floor.
And it go back to system too. Do you want him on the block or do you want him where you want him at?
Yeah.
What I can't say about both of them is both of them are, and this is really good to see. They're very, very skilled big men.
Yeah, they are.
They're very, very skilled big men.
And I said, and I honestly forgot about two of them because just where they play.
Who's that?
Donovan Mitchell.
Nice.
And why I'm blanking on his name. Denver Nuggets point guard got hurt last year. Got hurt 2 years ago. Jamal Murray.
Yeah,
I got some dogs.
The league up and coming, man.
The league is up and coming, man. I'm excited. I like LaMelo. I like LaMelo.
Yeah,
man, I like LaMelo, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I think.
And our two guard on this list is who now?
On the last one?
Yeah, the
last two are Devin Booker.
Okay. So we
go ahead. I'm listening.
McCollum, we don't like.
Yeesh. But CJ,
I'm just asking the question.
CJ is a bucket. But I like him and Bradley Beal. To me, they both bucket. But they the smoothest ones,
right? And I'm just asking questions. I'm just challenging different positions.
I would never put McCollum on my list.
Right.
I don't like his game.
Okay.
Just being honest with you. He's non-explosive.
And if
I think he's streaky.
He's crafty. Yeah. He got that vet craft to him. Like, McCollum. I respect him.
Okay, so this is why I wanted to say Giannis was a 3 because I wanted to argue with somebody about the 4.
What you got?
Julius Randle.
I don't like his jump shot. It's ugly.
See, we so far down the list. We personal now.
Man, but he's southpaw, bro. He's southpaw. Y'all southpaws though.
I don't hoop.
No, you do hoop. You do hoop. Don't trip. You hoop.
I don't hoop.
I see so smart. You do hoop.
No, I don't.
You come in that mug. He come in and play. He come in and play. You play. Matter of fact, you kind of play like Julius Randle. You play like Julius Randle and you play like Z-Bo. Am I lying, Dante?
Bully ball.
Yeah.
Am I lying? And he got that spin move. Come on.
He taking all his fouls, huh?
And when they come around, you better not be standing there.
Yep.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Taking all the fouls, dude.
I ain't gonna lie.
And hold on, towards the end of the game, when he be like, "Man, I'm tired." He started coming out. He get free throw line and pull up. Left hand.
That's it.
There it is.
I ain't gonna lie. When we used to hoop, like I said, used to hoop. All right. I don't know. Like, it's so crazy. Like we just playing street ball, and I was like, I tried to do a move, and so I saw. Actually, I used it on Montreal. Will. Hey, Dante. I was on trail. Come on. Killed him.
Oh, my God.
Killed him.
He killed me and sealed me.
No, I didn't.
And when he spun, you want to spun around on him.
No, I killed him. So, I don't know. I see dudes do this in the league, right? With like,
Swag, find the tape.
Hey, I came down, right? So so they, boom, it's an outlet pass. I forgot who hit me. Somebody hit me on the outlet pass. Boom. So I'm dribbling up the court. Boom, boom, on the right ring. So Montreal, so he's sagging off, right? So I could either hezzy and pull up.
Oh, he hit the sounds and everything.
You hear him, huh?
I could pull up with the hezzy, but I ain't want to do that.
Hey, Dante, call Tyler. Call Tyler, tell him we need a gym this weekend.
So what I did was...
Hey, and also I heard that y'all haven't been getting the invites to the basketball at Lamar Dixon. I heard that. I ain't gonna speak on it right now.
I saw those guys in person the other day.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
So I saw him on the block, right?
I'm gonna invite myself.
I got him on the block, and so what I did was
See, he keep taking he's doing his neck like that.
I went out
playing in his mind.
I went out hard at him on the block. I went out hard at him, right? Mm-hmm. And so what I did was when I went out hard at him, I turned my back to him at the same time, like boom, and I bumped him a little bit, got a little separation, right?
Okay.
So
come on,
I did. I know.
Come on with it.
No, I boom. It's because he lightweight.
All right.
He lightweight.
Call Tyler.
Hey, so when I went out, I hit him a little boom. Then so I got that little separation there. So I just went.
You hit the Jordan on him? You lean back on him?
Went on him. Then I went to the middle lane, laid on my left hand.
Cause you left-handed?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
That don't count, man.
Yeah, it count.
If you left-handed and went up with the left hand, that don't count.
So what you do when you go against somebody that's lightweight, you take him to the what you do, Dante? You take him to the box.
Take it to the box.
Take it to the box.
I got you, man.
Now, you can turn the music while you want to, but it happened. I remember because it was in a children's church, annex building.
Sound like a call.
Who you calling?
People live.
It's not.
Hey, man. We live on the Evergreen Pod right quick. I'm not gonna keep you long, okay, bro? I'm not keep you long.
You gotta introduce him.
I hope your evening is doing good. This is our last guest from the last podcast, Coach Tyler Turner. Coach, I just need because somebody's telling a story in here right now that we were playing ball and they did a move on me and they were doing the hee and all that, like
and the hezzy,
and they said they hit me with it and I don't remember it.
You got LeBron shoes on. They ain't tied up. You ain't ready to hoop,
Coach. I'm just calling you to find out if it's there any time in the future.
Your shoes not even tied.
That we can get the gym. That's all I want to know.
Hey, all I'm gonna tell you is like this. You got my phone number. You know I got keys to the gym. Anytime you want the gym open, you already got that.
Oh,
Coach, look, I ain't gonna hold you. Have a good evening, Coach. Thank you very much. Shout out to episode 19. Shout out to Coach Tyler Turner. We on this thing.
Extension Spartan Boys basketball.
Appreciate you, Coach.
No problem.
All right, man. All right. There we go.
It's going down.
So we got the gym. Evergreen hoop.
But guess
Evergreen hoops.
We got rules though.
I don't hear no rules now. I don't hear no rules now.
I will be there to film it.
No, it's rules.
Okay, what's rules?
The rules is that I only can play for like 5 minutes.
That's it.
I'm serious.
We done.
All I'm be doing is this. I'm be doing that Kobe do that. Hey, remember that Dante?
5 minutes.
Give me the ball and I'm doing like this.
Clear out.
5 minutes.
Clear out.
5 minutes.
A strong 5 minutes.
Because surgery on my knee and stuff. I can't.
Hey, I'm excited that Coach said I can get the gym now. I don't know if you're saying that because we was live, but
Hey man, I'm just glad you can get in the gym now because like I said, I heard what happened.
Yeah, I'm not yeah.
I know I killed him though.
Hey, I believe you, bro.
Hey,
I'm with you, Doug.
I killed him. We was always on opposite teams. He didn't want to guard me.
I told you Doug played like Zebo, bro. Doug played like Zach Randolph, man. I gotta do the whole game, man.
That's him. And he getting on the
go home all brute. Matter of fact, bro. Hey, one time I'm gonna say this and we out of here. My eye right now. I'll be having to gel my eye up right now. Because Doug put me in the hospital.
Repping my trail.
Evergreen.
Why you lying, bro?
I did have to get a patch on my eye for like a week though.
When?
Because Doug was playing defense, bro. Just playing and Doug went for the ball. Whop, hit me in that eye, bro. Right here.
Stories for days, man.
Stories for days.
When I did that?
You know what I mean? When we used to hoop in the back on the concrete
Oh,
behind the U building.
yeah.
Hey,
I remember that night, boy.
remember that time we got the brakes beat off us in flag football?
Hey, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't want to talk about that.
I do.
Hey, I remember Dante used to get turned up playing basketball, too. Remember Dante?
Why are we bringing this up?
Dante used to get turned up.
I think we reached our time limit.
Hey, Dante used to get turned. Hey, one time.
Dante said, okay.
And you know he coached basketball. Yeah. I mean, one Dante told me to some man, you got a cut. You got a V cut and set that pit. I said, what?
You was coaching?
I said, what? Dante came down the court one time doing this.
over there.
You're running plays?
Did it work?
Hey, we was out there running motion and stuff.
Hey, did it work?
Yeah, it
Set the
worked.
screen.
Will, he told us, he said, do not shoot the ball until 5 people touch it.
Oh my God.
Evergreen Pod. That's been Evergreen Pod, y'all. We love y'all. Ooh, it's funny, boy. All right, y'all. This has been the Evergreen Pod. We appreciate y'all watching and subscribing. Make sure y'all watch us on YouTube. Doug, tell them what's up.
Follow us on Instagram at evergreen_pod. Follow us on TikTok, evergreen_pod. And also our YouTube channel, the Evergreen Pod. Like, subscribe, and share.
It's free to follow. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
We'd like to shout out our producer Swag. We'd like to shout out our producer Jam. And EJ on the music, man. Appreciate y'all boys making us look good, making us sound good every week.
This is Evergreen Pod. We love y'all.